Governor Glenn Youngkin is under scrutiny tonight for his decision to commute the sentence of a convicted former Fairfax County police officer. A judge sentenced WESLEY Shifflett to 3 years for recklessly handling a gun when he shot and killed a suspected unarmed shoplifter in Tyson's Corner.
Yeah, but last night Youngkin set him free, and today we're hearing from the mother of the man who was killed and the Commonwealth's attorney who is calling what Youngkin did unprecedented and wrong. Our Matthew Torres is live in Fairfax County tonight with the latest. This was a huge surprise, Matthew.
Leslie, Fairfax County Commonwealth Attorney Steve Descano says although Governor Glenn Youngkin has every legal right to invoke his constitutional powers, he's calling the decision to commute WESLEY Shifflett's sentence a political move, one that failed to consider the victim's family. And about 3 hours ago, the mother of shooting victim Timothy Johnson had these things to say.
Governor Youngkin's actions by inserting himself this way were really not about safety of the police or safety of our community, but rather validating the rogue actions of a one WESLEY Shifflett.
Last Friday, former Fairfax County Police Sergeant WESLEY Shifflett was sentenced to 3 years for the reckless discharge of a gun during a police chase outside Tyson's Corner Center 2 years ago. He was running after Timothy Johnson, who was suspected of stealing sunglasses, and shot him in the chest. Shifflett testified that he was following training and was scared for his life when he thought Johnson had a gun. But Johnson was never armed. Youngkin called his sentence unjust and harsher than the senior probation officer's recommendation to hand down 0 jail time. But prosecutors who argued that Shifflett carelessly used force question how Youngkin can make a decision so fast and why he is getting involved in this case. Youngkin's order also has the director of the group We Back Blue firing back tonight.
And to have somebody who's 200 miles away, not listening, not paying attention in this case, come in like the hand of God out of nowhere and say, I don't like what that judge did, I'm going to do this, I think is absolutely wrong.
To insinuate that the governor took 48 hours to read over something and issue a decision is an insult to the intelligence of our governor of Virginia, who's done a marvelous job here.
Shifflett's defense attorney says that they are still planning to appeal this conviction of reckless discharge of a firearm. He also says that he was in touch with Youngkin's office prior to this conviction. And keep in mind, in October, the jury did acquit Shifflett of the most serious charge of involuntary manslaughter. As far as Steve Descano, his team, as well as Johnson's family, there's really not much else they can do. Guys.
We saw the governor saying, citing that Shifflett had no prior criminal record as part of the reason that he made this decision. Matthew, thank you.
Yeah, chilling effect all the way around. And we are getting more reaction to this. In just the last 20 minutes, we received a statement from the Fairfax chapter of the Virginia Police Benevolent Association about the commutation. It says in part, quote, "The governor's decision reflects the fundamental principles of fairness and justice. Sergeant Shifflett's exemplary service and dedication to public safety should have been taken into greater consideration." It goes on to say the court's sentencing went far beyond the established guidelines, and we are relieved to see this injustice corrected. That's the quote there. We here at WUSA 9 are going to put the full statement in this story on WUSA9.com.